gonna cap, bro. We gonna have to make this a little bit smaller. But I ain't staying on, chat. And I ain't been doing this in a while either, bro. So I kind of apologize if I ain't been on, bro. I'm trying to get back into the swing of doing everything. Shout out to Los Santos, man. Sheesh. But yeah, man, I kind of seen the Super Bowl. Shout out to the Chiefs, man. I won me a little $800 bet. You know, Kansas City, even though that's not my team, I'm still mad that the Dolphins has not been pulling through. Like, the whole 2023, 2024, like the Dolphins, for people who don't know, that is my team. Y'all got far, but I ain't gonna give them too much lack, bro. As long as I won that $800 today on the Chiefs, I'm happy. Patrick Mahomes did surprise me. Patrick Mahomes is now one of the youngest players behind Tom Brady to get back-to-back Super Bowls, even on a comeback. Because basically that was a comeback. I really thought the 49ers was going to win. I'm going to get into the Usher thing in a minute too, because I actually just got a chance to check out that Super Bowl performance, and it wasn't bad too. I think just the legends, like some of them is getting tired. They're probably doing it for a bag. But what I seen on Instagram is that I heard Usher wasn't even paid for that performance whole time. Like, so I really don't know about that. Someone said that Usher was not paid for that performance. He was offered. Man, the Super Bowl bag, like the Super Bowl, to me, the only performance I probably said I did like was freaking Bruno Mars or something like that. Because Bruno Mars just has that type of energy. I feel like Usher could sing, but your performance level is not there. When I feel like a Super Bowl, you got to be really turned up to the max to get the crowd rocking, to get the team back in the game. Usher would not have been my choice. I feel like for the Super Bowl, I would want someone turned up. Like, give me somebody from like the 2000s who would get it rocking, like T-Pain or sheesh, bro. It's so much candidates. Like, I can't say Chief Keef. If Chief Keef go to the Super Bowl, bro, he gonna have the whole hood going crazy. Someone said, nah, put Chief Keef. Nah, Chief Keef can't go in there, bro. Someone said, why is your stream at the bottom, bro? So, like, the reason why I have been off, and it's like, I'm going to blame myself. I kind of been very lazy. And the reason why I'm not really posting that much is because now a lot of people don't see it, but it's like behind the scenes, it's like I do a lot of things for like kids entertainment. I don't like to speak on it as much. This is why I said I'm going to be sort of limiting the cussing and stuff like that. So if I do like late night podcasts, which is coming soon, I'm working on a podcast too. It's gonna be surprises. It's gonna be call ups. Some people's gonna be calling in. That's why I'm not really doing all that stuff. Like, it takes away like the image when you do all that cursing and stuff like that, and you're trying to promote. Unless I probably need a second Instagram, because I really be on the one too. I feel like that's hurting too, because I don't really post on Instagram. And I said my talent manager, you know, he kind of got me upset because it's like, bro, I don't even be on Instagram like that. So it's like, it's pointless to have, not that it's pointless to have one. Like, I do see a lot of people, they reach out, but it's like, if you follow me on Instagram, like 9 times out of 10, unless I really check my phone on a daily, I'm not gonna follow you back. I might like something, but I'm not going be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna follow him because he just followed me. Like, half of y'all I probably won't even see whole time. If you just want me to be real with you. Nah, that performance was okay. I feel Usher time is just dead. They should have got Chris Brown. I mean, they can get Chris Brown. I mean, nah, let me not lie. They can get Chris Brown, but they would not choose Chris Brown. Hold on, chat. I gotta move this over. Also, too, man, I'm gonna be changing it from the PlayStation, because it's like, bro, I can't see, gang. I really can't. But it's like I said, chat. Hold on. Jeez, where it got me at? Still in the center. Yeah, bro, I might just start streaming on my computer. Here we go. I just want someone to actually see me, cause right there is good. But it's like I said, I mean, Chris Brown, he can perform, right? Like, and Chris Brown, like he's one of the closest thing to like a Michael Jackson. Whether people want to agree with it or not, Chris Brown is a legend. He's a GOAT. I feel like that whole situation, even though it was many years ago, people still gonna talk about it. If that Rihanna situation didn't happen, Chris Brown would have still been getting plenty of other things. Like Chris Brown would have probably been on past the Taylor Swift level. And we're going to talk about Taylor Swift in a little bit, but he would have been past Taylor Swift. I'm talking about as far as like selling out arenas. Like Chris Brown could sell out shows and he's still relevant. It's not a lot of people from that 2000s era. It's not a lot of them who could still be talked about, whether their music is not as impactful, but it's only like 4 or 5 artists from the 2000s who's still around. Like Young Jock and them other people, like they out. Like, come on, bro. Like, no. But Chris Brown, like, I would want to see him in the Super Bowl. You know, and I feel like that would be nostalgic, or just like get a whole thing of the 2000s wave. Like that would get people turned up. Like the Dougie, the franchise boy, because it's 51 years of hip hop. Like the BET thing, I did not like the BET Award tribute show. I feel like that was disrespectful. Like, yeah, I'm gonna start just giving these people snippets. Like, I'm not snippet worthy. Like, you put on the whole roster. Like the Lover and Friends Fest, it's good that they're doing that for the genre. But you know, it could be way better. That's all I'm saying. And as far as like Chris Brown, it's like, yeah, we like Chris Brown, but come on, we know that the stuff that he does behind the scenes put a bad light. That's why I said, even me, I may not be as a big person, and I'm working my way up to that. But you gotta remember too, once you do something and you already have like a good side of the media watching you, the bad side is also gonna watch you too. So that's why I said, if Chris Brown ever tries to do something to be like, oh man, I'm gonna just start doing this and I'm gonna turn up and do this, bro. Try to be a blood gang member, like all that stuff is just stupid, bro. Like you really cannot do that. You feel me? So just gotta watch what you doing. You feel me? So that's why I said Chris Brown can't do it. But I mean, if he does it in like a 2000s group with Ashanti, Nelly, Chingy, you know what I'm saying? Like the Love and Friends Fest, they'll probably accept it, because not to be funny, like I don't want to see Taylor Swift. I feel Taylor Swift has been getting a lot of stuff. Like she's starting to remind me of how Hannah Montana used to, or Miley Cyrus used to be, all where all the time. You can't lie, that halftime show was kind of dope. Usher just probably, and don't got nothing to do with Usher being tired. I mean, if you're a performer and the Super Bowl is giving you a bag, at least give a 8 out of 10. You ain't got to give it 10 out of 10. We understand people tired. Y'all just getting off the plane, people heckling you. You want to do your performance and get out, because you only get about 13 to 15 minutes on the Super Bowl. You know, so I mean, like that, I seen the performance. It could have been a little bit better. Come on, Usher. But Usher's still a legend, though. You know, I'm not going to say nothing from Usher. You doing your streaming thing. How come you don't stream on a daily? So first off, I'm not really inside a lot either, too. So streaming, salute to people like Castanet and all that, too. People don't see it like the old heads probably don't see like streaming as something serious. Those streamers put so much time out of their day, so much money into getting these guests on. Like those guests that they bring on, same way as podcasters, those guests are not, you know, how could I say, those guests are not free. You feel me? So it's like when you bring on guests like a Nicki Minaj and stuff, like they really have to fight for these people, but people don't see it that way. They're just like, oh man, we tired of these streamers. So Joe Budden, it's like I understand Joe is he comes from a generation where like he's tired of the younger generation being entitled. Not saying Casanet is entitled, but it's just like Casanet probably don't know about the older dudes. You know, I didn't even know who Killer Mike was. Me being 26, I really did not know. And being like a thing of hip hop, I may not like the newer artists, but I really didn't know who Killer Mike was either. So if someone broke it down to me, I'll just be like, hey, Killer Mike won, and that's the end of it, you know. So it ain't too much to say on that really. So salute to Casanet, man. That's all I can say. Taylor Swift, you think she's gonna get married? I mean, after seeing Travis Kelce brag about that stupid trophy, yeah, Taylor Swift gonna get married. They gonna have Taylor Swift doing a swag surf. I'm surprised, like the thing that it was under the bikini bottom, they didn't swag and surf under that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I said, salute to Taylor Swift. I know she gonna get married. Travis Kelce gonna be happy. But it could be a Kansas City. Nah, it ain't no curse, bro. I'm not going to even try that. Everybody who's saying that the Super Bowl is rigged and stuff like that, no, your team just didn't win. I thought the 49ers was going to win. And that was the first time, too. Like, I really was going to bet against them. I put in $200 on the Kansas City Chiefs, right? And being in Kansas right now, I was like, bro, I don't really like this city. Y'all not the Miami Dolphins. Y'all not nothing, you know what I'm saying? So when I actually seen that, I was like, bro, I don't want them. I do not want it to be the 49ers. I don't want it to be the Chiefs, but Patrick Mahomes is actually a decent young quarterback, so salute to him. Bro, you got to get a better set. Bro, I know too. So I had a gaming chair. Y'all know my thing broke, right? I been was supposed to get my shit back too. Hold on, I got to change it again, chat. I don't know. I hate using PlayStation time to time. Let's see how we gonna do this. Can y'all see me now, chat? It's like I'm talking like y'all can see me, like for real. Like, what else I gotta do? Like, okay, that should be solid, I guess. Dang, chat, I feel like I'm messing everything up. I don't even. This why I said like salute to Kai and them. They know exactly what they doing, bro. I suck at doing this. Move camera display. I moved this thing like 5 times. But anyway, like I was saying, right? The games is not even rigged. Like a lot of people say that, oh, the game is rigged. Your team didn't win. We know y'all had a wager and stuff like that. Yo, take the loss, bro. Like I had took a loss on some basketball games. It's all good. You know, so it's like salute to Kansas City Chiefs. They now like tied. I think they tied with the New York Giants. New York Giants had the same championships now that the Kansas City Chiefs has. I might be wrong. Somebody tell me. I probably got to do my research on it. You know, but yeah, that's really it, man. You know what I'm saying? But as far as that too, someone did ask about the Mattel project, and you know, salute to Hedge on Stage. It is a guy. He drops a lot of Barney content, and Mattel, they definitely have been working on getting a rebranding. So people who came from that nostalgic era, like if you were born in the late 80s, 90s, 2000s, what Mattel is doing, I would say this next upcoming week or 2 weeks, you're going to see a lot of Barney trailers. Even Daniel Kaluuya, I always pronounce his name wrong. He's going to be doing little snippets of like bringing Barney back. And what I've basically been doing is sort of doing like charity events, promoting brands. Like they will eventually still have toys, the merchandise. Like if you went to Complex Con, Barney was out there. They were giving out some merchandise. So it's like, you know, you're bringing back that nostalgic aspect. And like I said, even with a lot of shows, I'd be like, reboots are bad. Things like Barney was sort of important, which is why like I sort of partnered up. I'm not going to take credit for production. I'm not part of the production. It was just giving an idea and say, Barney did get a lot of backlash back then, but he was, in a way, if you look at it, he was kind of important, right? A lot of kids don't have love, and I see that like, yeah, that's sort of a bad thing. And as a lot of people, when they bring up these shows, you see a smile on their face, which something he has done. I might not be too much in tune now because I talk about a whole bunch of other different topics, but I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes just to make everybody happy. So if you see me like saying I'm gonna do an interview with you, you just got to give me time. If you give me time, we're gonna work and we're gonna try to do it to the best of my abilities. But besides that, man, it's nothing else going on. Someone too asked me how come I don't be streaming on Xbox. So Xbox, let me check this out, right? I love my Xbox. I got a Series X. I don't really get to, how could I say, I play on it, but it's like, I feel like PlayStation now, I feel like if you use your PlayStation, a lot of more people would tune in. Shout out, we got 603 watching right now. So if you bring your PlayStation, a lot of people are going to tune into Sony because Xbox, like something about Microsoft, they're not getting the games that people want. Like, and me too, I'm not playing games as much. So it just is what it is. But I said I will start streaming on my computer just because it's better and I don't have to keep moving the screen or putting up a green screen or stuff like that. Who would I pick for the Super Bowl performances? It's like I said, just someone from like the 2000s area. Like I want to see Nelly and Ashanti, but I want a group. But I don't think that CBS, they're not going to pay for a whole group of 10 legendary artists from the 2000s. Like, man, they'll probably give you Britney Spears or something like that, but they don't even want that now. Look how, not to disrespect Britney Spears, look how Britney Spears is now. But I feel like a good class for me, not to be funny, for Super Bowl worthy, just to get the crowd turned up, he might be a lot of commercial. Flo Rida, Pitbull, T-Pain. I would say the Young Money, not just Lil Wayne, because Lil Wayne doing a halftime show wouldn't get it. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne, I mean the whole Young Money, Drake, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj. I would say Migos, but that wouldn't be as good for a halftime show. They do got hits, but I feel like since they missing that trio, it wouldn't hit. Something nostalgic, like people gonna hate that I say this. Bow Wow, Soulja Boy. Who else could I say? Justin Timberlake, he had his time. Someone from the 2000s, bro. It's so hard because it's not a lot. I don't feel Gucci Mane like Gucci Mane. One thing about Gucci Mane is nostalgic, but a lot of songs Gucci Mane, he will ruin it. And it's a lot of people from the 2000s classes like, y'all completely did so much bad stuff down. The media is looking at y'all in the bad like, nah, we can't get them a bag. We heard you beating on women and you doing this and that. CBS doesn't like to see horror or tragedies. They big on that. Jermaine Dupri, I thought that was dope. I seen it today. I thought that was actually dope with Jermaine Dupri. He could do a So Def tour. That would be good. Someone else from the 2000s, bro. Who else am I missing? I said Ashanti. Sooner or later, I don't know too, bro. If they have to, and I'm pretty sure they will do this, and bro, I'm gonna be the first person to say this. I feel what the Super Bowl will do if they don't want to pay for the bag. You know what they probably gonna do? Because now they have like technology, DNA that they could use to like put it in the AI or something like that. Because AI is so big, they probably gonna promote that on the Super Bowl as a robot. Like you could get someone from the past. They might put Aaliyah on there. You never know. Aaliyah as an AI performing with Fat Joe. Oh yeah, we can add Fat Joe in there too. They'll probably do something like that. So I don't know. CBS is unpredictable. The world now is so technology based they probably wouldn't want anybody new. Cause to be honest with you, the new artists trash. It's like I said, it's Ice Spice, Card, was it Glorilla? They got a deal, but are we really gonna look at them for the Super Bowl? Like FREE? No, we not looking at them like that. So it's like it's kind of predictable, but those are like my picks for the Super Bowl. You know, it's not really too much to choose from the '90s. We can, but from the people from the '90s, they tired, bro. I feel like if you can't start moving your body, they ain't not gonna rock with you. You know how we can't get the team hype. It's like a basketball game. I'm not gonna send out Lil Wayne to be like, Young Moonlight, baby, young man. And I'm not, no. I had another comment. Do you think Club Shay Shay should be the Club Shay Shay? He's stirring up stuff with that Cat Williams situation that's been holding 2024. So far in 2024, it's been nothing but nonsense. You know, me is just trying to get back onto a positive vibe. Yeah, I'm probably still gonna beef, because if you beef, bro, we beefing, bro. We beefing, bro. If you want beef with me, you got beef with me, bro. So I'm not gonna let that go. But it's just basically getting into positive. I did say I was supposed to be coming to New York. It's something funny too. Like I feel like from a dream coming to New York, something bad is gonna happen. And I'm not trying to say this to scare nobody. New York to me, and the reason why it's like I'm kind of glad that I'm not there. Like that is my city that I love, but something tells me that something is gonna happen. New York is getting richer every day. Like they think that it's broke, but it's something about New York that we gotta get them. So it's like I don't want to be in that predicament. And I'm sorry if I'm speaking crazy, but something about New York that's not right. But as far as me pulling up, you gonna be seeing more live videos, stuff like that. Salute to Rod the Barber too. Me and him, we supposed to be making some interviews because he been doing his thing for a long time. Dale the Barber, I got like a whole bunch of people to put on. So it's like if you ever feel like I'm not hitting you up, or bro, he ain't in tune, bro, he lazy. It's not that I'm lazy, bro, but if you do give me that time and the effort, we gonna work and we gonna get it done. Like the thing too is also too, now I'm signed to a new talent agency, so it's like now submitted and I gotta do photography, I gotta buy stuff like this and do stuff like that. So it's everything is a time. It's just because I'm not broadcasting it as much, people don't understand, so they just be like, man, he washed up, he over with. I'm never washed up. If it's gonna be more funny things, like I just put up a video on the worst drivers. Might not be as funny, but you know we trying to get back into that, you know. So it's like just stay tuned, man. The ride is not over. Like God got plenty in store for me. The jokes, everything. Even writing music, like I've been doing that too on a daily, especially like in the afternoons. So it's like, hey man, just stay on the ride. The people who've been supporting me, like Bullis Gotti, Johnny Fastlane, and those others, I do appreciate you. We're definitely gonna be having talks with them soon. So if y'all ever do want to call in to a stream, right now it doesn't seem lit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. So, but it's like the next time I'm probably gonna stream will probably be like next week or sometime or whenever I do it, man. Just be ready. If we want to call in, we gonna get into some topics. It's gonna be a lit stream. But hey, man, y'all do what y'all do. Stay easy. Don't spend that Super Bowl money at once. You heard? But I'm out of here.